It's a big day for BYD in India. It's a company that's been in focus for several months now globally for many of its models, more so for the Seal, which is also now top 3 in the world for the World Car Awards 2024. Joining me now to speak about that is Sanjay San. I still call you Sanjay San.
Thank you, Siddharth. Thank you.
Thank you. It's great to see you. And like I said, big day because, BYD still a relatively young brand in India, and yet you had a fairly accelerated sort of a momentum. This car is the one that becomes a flagship.
Yeah. So thank you, Siddharth. I think, we have the MPV, we have the SUV. Everybody was talking about why sedan? It's a niche segment in India. But I think we thought about it. BYD Seal is a globally renowned model. It comes with a lot of technologies, performance, luxury, everything is embedded in this car. So we thought, let us give the Indian consumers a taste of it. Yes, there are luxury sedans, there are luxury crossover electric SUVs, but let us give a flavor of BYD technology through this sedan. And of course, as you rightly said, we wanted to competitively price it, which we got it, and we competitively price it so that a lot of consumers can be attracted towards this BYD Seal.
You preempted my next question. How tough was it to get that pricing?
Actually, when we thought about it, we wanted to create a BYD brand, and we wanted to have more consumers experience the Seal. So now we can have different type of consumers walking into this because you have a price range starting from 41 to 53. So you can have the top end of the entry level mid luxuries and the bottom end of the top end luxuries come into this. And of course there are people who want to shift to an electric from a large SUV or from a large sedan. That is what is happening in the EV space. So people are either buying a second car or a third car as their electric car in the family. So we thought, let us get this competitive price, and that's what we did.
No, and I've driven the all-wheel drive, so I can totally endorse those sporty credentials, which makes it a fun car to drive. So it doesn't sort of compromise on that. Long term, there has been so much said about what BYD's overall intent is with the Indian market. So let's talk a little bit about that. Now that you've had some time to be here for customers, at least some customers now to experience the brand, what is that picture starting to look like now?
See, I think currently we are in the 30 lakh category.
Yeah.
With this also we are in the 30 lakh category. We are the market leader there. The customers have experienced the technology, whether it's the fleet customers for the E6, the B2B, but E6 has also gone into B2C segment. Atto 3, you are the pure SUV B2C customers. What customers are liking about the range, that's the biggest advantage. All the customers are
real world range.
World range, driving practical range. So actually, if you see, 25% of our sales come from referrals, from existing customers. People who have booked
that's huge.
People who have booked an Atto 3, they have booked an E6, they bought an Atto 3. Now people who have booked Atto 3 are also inquiring about Seal. So I think that has helped us build. We are steadily and slowly gaining. And as the Indian market grows, globally we have a multiple model mix. So it's not a problem of getting which model. So based on the market, and what we feel is that between 2025 to 2030 is going to be the electric point inflection in India, because that is when you will have multiple models, multiple variants, you will have charging infrastructure established. So I think that is when the EV inflection is going to happen. So I think as per that, we will go step by step and then bring in models as per the requirement. But I think we are going to stabilize, actually show what is BYD technology with this, and then go forward.
Considering the kind of volume you've done in other markets, or even with fleet and many segments on hybrid, is that something that, because hybrid has become like this, there's a lot of curiosity around it, but we're still not sure which way it's going to end up. What is your reading, and what is BYD's planning? Will it stay pure EV only in India?
See, we have, we are looking at staying as a pure EV player in India because we started with that in India.
And
so maybe we don't want to focus. And India, anyway, see, currently the penetration is around 2.3, 2.5%. But I think people are talking about 30%, but okay, let us see what that happens. But even if 20 to 25% happens, we are talking about almost 1.12 lakh cars per annually by 2030, which is a huge number. So which means 1 lakh to 1.2 lakh per month.
And if you can be a significant player in that space,
then we are a good play in that long term.
No, that's fair. And that's pretty much the strategy for BYD in most markets now. Local manufacturing or assembling, what is the stress on that for you?
Currently, no comments on that. But I think we will
You'll have to consider it if
we'll see.
Or is it also important for you to then consider sub 20 lakhs?
See, that is when the market evolves.
Yeah.
That is when the market is there, the cars are there, but we want to actually see how the market evolves over a period of time. And as per the requirements, we will definitely look at that also in the near future.
Favorite feature on the Seal?
My favorite feature in this Seal is actually the what you call the panoramic sunroof. It's huge.
Yeah, it is very nice. I love the tail lights.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Siddharth.
Many congrats.
Thank you
and good luck for the World Car Awards.
Thank you.
Thank you.